Hello, my name is Rosan and welcome to AI Jam. So this session is the extended session of the NumPy actually. So last time we have read about the basic details about the NumPy and some of the basic functions and the methods. So in this session actually we'll learn about the some of the advanced topics, some of the advanced functions which is provided by the NumPy. So here first we'll read the randomly sampling. Okay, so how can you do some random sampling, okay, by using numpy? So here in this I have created one array, np array. Okay, so this code will create one array, and after that we can do some random sample actually by using random sample np dot random dot choice. So this is the function actually, and then you have to pass the array and what size you need actually. Okay, the sampling size and replace false means there will be duplicate you want or not. Okay, so then I'm printing the random sample here. Okay, so let's run this code. Okay, so it randomly do some sampling actually taking 352. Okay, so in this way by using random.choice, so you can do some sampling over your array. So then shuffle the elements. Okay, so this is the array actually. We have created np.array function. Okay, so how we can shuffle that array actually, whatever is the present array, how we can do shuffling by using the shuffle function. Okay, so it has been changed the position of all the elements. Okay, so the function is np.random.shuffle, then you have to pass the array. So like this you can do the shuffling. Okay, so then transpose. Okay, so we have created one array here like this. So this will print the our array, and this is the printing of the hyphen actually. So then transposed array. So how we can see the transpose of our array actually, by using np dot transpose. Okay, you have to pass the array. So this is the our array which have been ever created 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then it has been converted to the 1 4 2 5 3 6. The rows has been converted to column, and column has been converted to the row. So like this transpose has been worked. Okay, to use that np dot transpose function, then you have to pass the array, then concatenate. Okay, so how can do concatenate with the np, with the help of np function. Okay, np concatenate function is there. So first we'll create the array 1, then array 2, then we'll try to concatenate that array, concatenated array actually, then np dot concatenate array 1 array 2, like this you have to pass. Okay, so by default it is 0th axis. Okay, 0 means row wise. Okay, okay, in the row wise it has been concatenated 1 2 3 4 5 6. It has been created one concatenated array. So both two arrays has been concatenated with the concatenate function. Okay, so it is for the one dimension array. Then we'll check with the multi-dimension array actually. Okay, then we are creating array 1 and array 2. Okay, then we are printing that array 1 value and array 2 values. Okay, then we will do the concatenate row wise. Okay, 0 axis means row wise. How can you do the concatenate with 0? Then axis parameter you have to pass. Okay, then if you want to do in the column wise actually, you have to pass the axis is equal to 1. Okay, np dot concatenate array 1 array 2, then we are printing this result. Let's see. Okay, this is our first array, this is our second array, then concatenate along with rows actually. How rows has been concatenated? Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So like this has been concatenated. After that in the column wise, so we have to pass the axis is equal to 0 and axis is 1. These two parameter you have to pass. Okay, So then next function is split function. Okay, split an array actually into multiple sub arrays. So we have some array, then we want to split that into multiple array. Okay, so split the array into three sub arrays. Okay, it has been created 1 2 3 4 5 6. Got it right? Then my array input array, another array we have created, then split the array at indices 2 and 6. Then indices 2 and 6 means, so when there will be the values of in 2 has been appeared, at that time it will end the creation of the array. First array it will create 1 2, so like this, and second 2 to 6 actually. So let's run how it shows the result actually. Yeah, so like this, till 6 is it has been created, and the rest of has been created on another array. So by using the np dot split function, and then you have to pass the array, then in a like list wise you should pass the which indices you need to split that. Okay, here how many arrays you want to create, np dot split. Then so like this you can pass these values actually. So then our next function is mean function. Okay, so if you have some array, then you want to find out the mean values of that, then np dot mean, that will help to find out the mean value. If you run that, then mean has been calculated. So it is for the single dimension, then we will check for the multi-dimension actually. Okay, so first we have to create one array, and I'm printing that. Okay, and then calculate the mean with the axis of 0. Okay, axis of 0 means mean of each column. Okay, then axis of 1 means mean of each row. Okay, so I'm printing this. Let's see. So the array, the matrix is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, mean along with the 0 axis means column wise. Okay, so the mean has been calculated. Okay, along with the row wise. Okay, in p dot mean function, then array, then you have to pass the axis parameter if you want to find out column wise or row wise. Okay, so like this also you can find out the median as well, in p dot median, then you have to pass the array, and in the multi-dimension also you can pass the axis parameter for counting the finding out the values row wise or column wise. So both two function has been like really equal, like mean and median. See, it has been calculated. Then again same, some kind of standard deviation actually. Okay, so np.std, that will help to find out the standard deviation. Okay, for a single array as well as for the multiple array. So you can pass the access parameter like np.std, then array, then you have to find out the which was like row wise or column wise you have to pass. Okay, for column wise you can pass 0 and axis is equal to 0, and for row wise you can pass axis is equal to 1. Okay, it has been created the find out the standard deviation of that values. Okay, so it has been printing. Okay, standard deviation along with axis 0 column wise. Okay, so then like equally you can find out the variance actually, variance of your array in fitted var function. Okay, so those are mean function and median function and std function for standard deviation, and var for the variance. Okay, those all work like same, but functionality is different. Okay, so like this it has been found out the variance along with axis, column wise and the row wise. Okay, here is also another function is sum function. So if you want to find out the sum of the array actually, So you can use np.sum function, then you have to pass the array. Okay, np.sum. Then for multiple array also, like column wise or like row wise, you have to pass the access is equal to 0 and access is equal to 1. Okay, np.sum. Okay, then array, then access parameter. Okay, it has been found out the sum. Then like this same way, product. Okay, np.prod function. Okay, same way for the multi-dimension array actually. Okay, you have to pass the access parameter if you want to find out the column wise or row wise. Then another function is cumulative sum. Okay, so cumulative sum is com sum. Okay, if you pass the np.com sum, then it will find out the cumulative sum. Okay, it is for multi-dimension. Okay, so if you're doing some data analysis actually, so such kind of data actually, such kind of functions are very like useful for you to find out something like com sum or com prod is function is there, and mean, median, standard deviation. So like this you can apply those functions and you can analyze those data actually. Okay, so that will be very helpful for you to analysis. Okay, cumulative product is there also, com prod. Okay, so like this you can find out the for the multiple dimension array actually. Okay, all the result has been printing. So then after that, next function is unique function. Okay, so find out the unique element in the array. If you try to find out the unique elements in your array, then np.unique will help you, okay, to finding out the unique elements. Okay, what are the unique elements? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, it has been repeated here, so it will find out the unique elements. The note is here, the np.unique function sorts the unique elements in ascending order by default. By default, it will first sort the array actually in ascending order. Okay. If you want to preserve the original order of your element, you can pass the return index. Okay, true, so that it will not change the index of your values actually. Okay. So let's try this. So here we are finding out the np.unique, then my array return index equal to true. Okay, so first it will print the unique elements and then it will print the indices. Okay, here is our array, then unique elements, then all the unique elements of the like index position of the unique elements. Okay, so np.unique function will help in this way. Then arc sort. Okay, so get the indices that would sort the array. Okay, which index position you want to like sort that. Okay, 3 4 1 2 0. Okay, it will first sort the array and then find out the index position of that. Then you can use the sort of the array. Okay, like after that you can do some sorting of your array by finding out the sort indices. Okay, np.arc sort means like the index wise sort it will do, and after that you can sort your array. Oh, this is kind of like additional stop actually. So then another function is sort function. Okay, if you want to sort your array, then np.sort function will help you to sort your array. Okay, this is our array 10 5 8 2 3. Then it has been sorted. If you want to descending order, then you have to pass the like the colon and -1. Like you want to do reverse wise actually. So sorted array in descending order, np.sort. Then you have to pass the array. Then you have to do the indexing opposite direction actually. So it will create some descending. Okay. Then if you want to like multiple array, you want to sort that. Okay, multi-dimension array you have and you want to sort that. Okay, in the column wise or row wise, so like this in p dot sort, then you have to pass the your array, then the access parameter. Okay, so those functions are very helpful for analysis. Okay, in a real world program actually. Okay, then another important function is where actually. So my array, npted array, we have created one array, then find the indices where the element are greater than 3. Okay, which elements are greater than 3, so it will find out the indices, means index position of that, which elements are greater than 3. Okay, 3 and 4, 0 1 2 3 and 4, 3 and 4, 4 5 are the 3 and 4 position are greater than 3. Okay, so where function actually help to find out the index of that. Then where element my array, if that you can do that is assign one minus one value to element that are less than 3. So like you can do whichever value is less than 3, then you can assign those particular those values to minus one values. Okay, if minus one np dot where my array less than equal to 3, then it will assign the minus one value to my array. Then it will create the modified array over here in this code actually particularly. Okay, so all these values actually whichever are less than or equal to 3 actually, so it will assign the minus 1 value. So you can do in this way by using the where function. So another function is there, any function. Okay, so np dot array, we have created another array and check if any element is greater than 3. So it will kind of gives us like true and false result actually. So if you are checking with if any of the element is greater than 3, okay, is there, any of the element is greater than 3 is there. Okay, so np dot any, then you have to pass array, then your condition actually. Okay, for the for the multi-dimension array actually it works like same. Np dot any, if my array percentage is 2 actually, check if any element is even or not. Okay, so even is present, so that's why it has even given the true result. So in this way, same way actually all function is work actually. So if all the element is greater than 0, then it will give the true result actually. Okay, so in this way for the multi-dimension array as well, my array, if all the elements are even, then it will give true, otherwise it will give the false result. Okay, it has been given fault np dot all. So the functions are the np dot all, means any function, all function, standard deviation, variance, where clause. Okay, so all those are the advanced functions of in NP. So it will help you to analyze. Okay, so here another function is there, matrix multiplication. If you have multiple array, then you want to try to like the multiplication of matrix actually. So np dot function, it will help you to find out the matrix multiplication result actually. Okay, see it has been given the multiplication result. It is for multi-dimension, it is for single dimension, one dimension. Okay, so the same way actually another function is there, matmul. So it will definitely find out the matrix multiplication of those. In this way actually dot with the np dot function you can find out that, and also matmul function will help you for the for doing the same thing. Okay, it is for matrix multiplication. Okay, then covariance matrix, if you want to find out the covariance matrix actually, so np.cov function will help you to find out that. Okay, first you have created one array, multi-dimension array actually, so after that it will find out the covariance matrix of that. np.cov. That will help you. First you are printing our data actually, then after that it will find out the covariance matrix. Then calculate the correlation. If you want to find out the correlation of any of the matrix actually, any of the array, then np.correlate. np.correlate function will help you to find out the correlation between the two arrays. Okay, the correlate function will help you in this way. Then check for infinity value. So if any array has been infinity value, np.infinity, okay, so np dot is inf, okay, then you have to pass the array. So it will check the any infinity value is present there in your arrays or not. Okay, so np dot is inf, okay, wherever infinity is present it will give the true result. The same way if you want try to find out some non-values actually non-values, then np dot is nan is none. Okay, so this function will help you to find out the any kind of the non-values. Okay, then if you want to save the array, you have some array and then you have to save that. Okay, then np dot save function is there. You have to pass some name actually, npy python actually, and then you have to pass the array. Okay, so this code will save this array in in that console memory actually. Then if you want to load that loaded array np.load function, then you have to pass the name. Okay, then it will uh, then it will uh, your array will be loaded. Okay, then I am printing that result. Okay, so that's all for in this video. Actually we have learned like many things. One of the function is save, and another is finding out the in values and infinity values actually. Okay, so there are like multiple functions. I've learned like more than 40 functions is there. So few are the normal function or basic functions, or few are the like some advanced functions. So those functions will help you during your analysis of your data actually. If you are doing some analysis, then these functions will definitely help you. If you learn all these functions, then NP NumPy will be very easy for you to find out some kind of values. Okay, so I hope like you will like this video actually very well. Okay, if you try to learn this kind of things actually, I'm uploading like every day. I will try to upload new videos about the like NumPy, and I'm trying to plan to like upload some pandas videos as well. And after that, we will go for the machine learning or deep learning purpose. Okay, things. So thank you guys, and keep support me, and try to subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.